Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of First Look, Final Word, the podcast where we take you to see a new movie with us. I'm Pete.
And I'm Trevor. Thanks for tuning in, as always, our group of loyal, leftist, radical militants. With us, as always, is the most radical leftist militant I know.
As always?
As sometimes, Justin.
I was going to say, you talking about me?
So, yeah, I guess. No, you're the second most. Justin, thanks for joining us.
Are you trying to ensure that I can't cross the border?
Yes.
Okay.
Just won't give out your second name, it's alright.
So, today we're seeing one battle after another.
Yes, indeed.
Right? And Justin's going to tell you a little more about that.
All right, guys. Some search for battle. Others are born into it. When their evil nemesis resurfaces after 16 years, a band of ex-revolutionaries reunite to rescue the daughter of one of their own.
Okay,
that's
a pretty clean synopsis there.
Nice.
That's
nicely
pretty good.
done, yeah.
It sounds quite generic, too.
Was that did you read the tag? Was that the tagline that was the start of it?
Some search for battle, others are born into it? Yeah.
Okay.
It's all in caps.
It sounds like a bad tagline
Yeah.
for this movie. Like it makes it sound a little more commercial than this movie.
It sounds like it's for a totally different kind of movie.
Is this not like his biggest commercial success so far?
Well,
I guess it remains to be seen.
So yeah, we're seeing this the second weekend. It's now cleared over 100 million worldwide, but the movie did cost 170 million.
Wow.
So
Well, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
so it's going to be the most widely seen PTA movie for sure, right?
How's that compared to like There Will Be Blood when it first came out? Because that's his other. That was the most popular up until now, I assume.
Yeah, I just have to assume so, but it definitely didn't cross the $100 million mark. So
Yeah, I don't remember that being like a huge commercial success at the time.
Well,
and
maybe
it
it
was
wasn't my
a
mind.
lot cheaper than you think. Like I think it was only like a $30 million budget.
Oh, really?
But yeah.
Oh yeah, they just use a bunch of old stuff.
Yeah.
Old stuff's cheap.
So yeah, well, I think we forgot to mention you're seeing this in 70 millimeter.
Oh yes, yes. Is this the third time we've covered a movie?
Okay, let's break it down first, Pete.
All right. Well, what was the first one? Was it Interstellar? The first one?
Interstellar, yeah, definitely is.
We did Interstellar, and then
Sinners.
yeah. Well, I was trying to think of with Dune was, but
No,
it
we
wasn't.
missed a 70mm. That was just IMAX.
But no, yeah, Sinners. And then go back and listen to that episode. It broke halfway through.
Yeah, bro. So it's the same theater. So
let's hope it
but
doesn't break.
I haven't heard anything about this reel breaking. So
It's been playing here for like a week, right? So
yeah, well, like we couldn't go last weekend because I was away. So
yeah.
Going this weekend, we were a little worried that it wouldn't be in 70 millimeter again this weekend, but
Yes.
we are on the road and we have our tickets. So
Yes, thankfully they kept it playing. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's always been like a great experience, and especially this one. I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to look good.
fun. So I was going to ask you, like, what? Oh, both of you. Sorry, Justin.
Hey,
What are your experiences with Paul Thomas Anderson?
Oh, you start us off there, Justin.
all right. Well, I will admit mine's pretty light.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen Boogie Nights and I've seen There Will Be Blood. Oh, and The Master. Actually,
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I saw The Master with you back in the day.
Oh, me? No, it wouldn't have been me because the only reason why I started watching Paul Thomas Anderson stuff was because you told me The Master was like the best movie you had seen at that point.
Okay.
Or you had great things to say about it. And you know what?
I like it a lot.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
It's still my favorite of his.
Well, we'll see after tonight, won't we? But yeah, in preparation for this, I did a rewatch of Boogie Nights, which I guess of the three I've seen is my favorite.
So you've never even seen Magnolia?
No,
How'd you make it through university without seeing Magnolia?
by watching cool movies like Fight Club or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I've had Inherent Vice, I think, ready to go for over a decade now, and I've still never pressed play on it, but I've heard it's good. So Paul Thomas Anderson, he's a great director. I know I would like all of his stuff, but I just have not found the time, I guess.
Okay. What about you, Pete?
Well, I'm glad you said that because I'm in the same boat. I was like, I'm gonna be stuck with two mega fans and feel like
no, this is really surprising.
yeah.
Okay,
so I've only seen a few as well. I've not, and especially in those recent stuff, I haven't seen any of it. Like, I think I've seen There Will Be Blood. I did see Punch Drunk Love, which I really like, and yeah, Boogie Nights, and then that's probably it for me.
Okay.
I'm looking through I'm looking through IMDb here to see if there's one I'm forgetting, but I don't think there is.
Well, this could be the answer for why like mainstream success has eluded Paul
Yeah.
Thomas Anderson.
I suppose so.
Yeah, I did. I was gonna watch Magnolia this week, so I was like, I need to have seen that, right?
No, I'm
gonna be embarrassed, but then it was like saw how long it was. I was like, I don't think I have time for that.
Yeah, I think it was like my second week of first year university.
Oh yeah.
I was in a common room and then just everyone's talking about how deep Magnolia is or whatever. It's just
Well, it's one of those.
it's just one of those movies that's made for university students talking
It's
late at night about it.
The sufferable pricks.
So I watched it and it's really good.
I believe it. I believe it.
I don't think I ever
It's
heard anyone mention Magnolia in university.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you must have gone to like a university full of dum-dums.
Well, probably.
Shots fired.
No, it is
Look how I turned out.
It is Tom Cruise's best performance.
Oh, yeah?
So it's worth it just to watch it for that.
Alright.
But no, it's really great.
Yeah, like I said, I am planning on watching it, but maybe after this one, I'll get the book and just watch a ton of them. So I guess Trevor's the carrying the torch here for
Well,
PTA.
yeah, I
PTA
guess so.
stan.
Yeah, so I think I've seen every one of his movies. I'm pretty sure.
I haven't seen every movie of his that I have seen. I've really liked, so I don't know why I haven't seen more of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not really that many either.
No, that's it, right?
Well, yeah, he's not a prolific guy. It seems to take him quite some time, but he seems like one of those guys where when he gets an actor, he makes sure they are a capital A actor in that movie. Like he seems to bring out incredible performances from anybody he works with.
That's actually a good point.
And was he the first guy to give Serious Sandler a
I
shot?
think that's what I was gonna say. I think he was, and he was
Yeah,
and he
like-
was so good in that.
That was pretty early too, right? So yeah, and like I still think that's Sandler's best performance.
Yeah, yeah.
But you haven't seen it, Justin.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
That's great. It's such a good movie.
Yeah, that is.
I'm sure it is.
Think of all the Philip Seymour Hoffman you've missed.
Just think of it.
You know, I've seen Mission Impossible 3, and that's all I need from Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Well, I guess we've talked about the previous stuff. How are we excited for this one then? What are you guys?
So,
What's the anticipation levels?
So his most recent movie, Licorice Pizza,
Yes.
is the only one of his movies that I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I think
about.
I thought I'd remembered you saying that you didn't love that one.
Like I think it's just okay. Like the core premise of the movie.
Were they like
is-
unknowns? The lead
yeah,
in that?
like they were both unknowns. The one is we just talked about. He's Philip Seymour Hoffman's son,
Oh right, yes.
and I still can't remember. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, from the Long Walk, was it?
Yeah, From the Long Walk. And like both performances are really great, but like the central concept of the movie is that it's like this 15-year-old guy who's like begins like a semi-romantic relationship with this like 27-year-old girl.
Okay.
And I think the movie doesn't realize how disgusting that is.
The last
so
of
like,
the old directors.
I just couldn't get past that to find the movie charming. Like the movie wants you to find it charming.
Yeah, I see.
It doesn't have any self-awareness. I gotta see this.
It does.
Does it mention it?
It does because like they're both very like self-conscious about their ages,
Okay.
but like I don't think it ends in a way that makes you
I
think
see.
that. Anyways, that's just how I feel
Age
about
is
it.
just a number, Trevor.
Yeah, a lot of people still like that one. I think he's one of these guys who've never made a bad movie. Basically, like he came out of the womb knowing how to make great movies. So I'm very, very excited for this.
Yeah.
And his first time teaming up with Leo, so that's pretty exciting.
That's got to be good, right? Like,
Yeah.
surely.
Leo's got to find a new auteur to hook up with because his current one, you know, almost 90 years old now.
Gotta hitch his wagon somewhere else.
That's a good point. Look, and like it's had pretty good because we don't usually get like a full week of seeing
yeah.
reviews coming out and then hearing like the
Yeah.
word of mouth. So normally we're going pretty blind, but this one's getting pretty good reviews.
The word of mouth on this one is off the charts, and Yeah, I'm very excited. There even before the week was over, there were already people hitching their entire careers to saying this is the best movie ever created.
Oh wow!
So
Wow,
I hadn't seen that.
I've seen some people say like this is the best movie of the decade, like bar none.
Oh really?
So like the expectations are quite high going into this one.
Okay, because that's all I'd seen. But then I was talking to people at work about it on Friday, and two people I was talking to said they both seen it, and they had some qualms with it.
Interesting. Okay.
It was a lot of like, I don't know how I feel about it.
Are these like pretty big like cinephiles, or are these more normies?
So, but,
Okay.
well, they might listen, so I don't want to start calling people normies. They're very learned people.
You could be a learned normie.
Try to get around it.
that's a university I went to. University of Learned
I've learned
Normies.
normies.
Learned
That's
normie you.
That's pretty good. You should write that name down, like for
Write that down.
for a future script or something.
Hey.
Justin.
When you guys start selling merch, just sell that.
Well, I told them I would get back to them on Monday, so tomorrow, and maybe I'll just have to explain what they missed.
Well, you'll be
Or
fresh
maybe
out of
I'll
it.
be like, you
Okay.
are so right. It was a horrible movie. Everybody's wrong. Be like my highest to lowest review. I just
No, I think
I lose my mind.
I think a lot of people feel the way you feel, and I'm halfway to feeling how you feel. So you're
I
not...
feel like we made some enemies with that review.
Well, you know, like some like Spike Lee's got some pretty passionate fans.
True,
So
very true. Yeah, I'm just
Don't take it personally,
I'm
it's
hoping
okay.
I'm hoping that this week is going to be like movies that I really get behind. Because last week's episode I was just so down on everything.
it's like Cobra's bad,
Like
highest
Homer's
to lowest
bullshit.
bad.
Like I'm never watch a movie ever again.
It's like, why do I do this podcast? I don't enjoy watching movies.
Oh, no, Pete. You already said the most controversial thing I could ever imagine.
No, we're not.
What did I say?
No, he's gonna. Never mind. We already mentioned in the last episode. This can't be a recurring bit.
Fair enough.
Sorry to reopen recently closed wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ha-
Should we move on quickly?
have either of you read the Thomas Pynchon novel Vineland that this is based off of?
I heard it was only loosely based off of it, though.
Yeah, like it. I think it's like more like obviously like a modern telling of it. but
Right.
I haven't read anything by Thomas Pynchon.
No,
so-
I have not either. So.
How about you, Justin?
No, but I know he also wrote whatever book Inherent Vice is based on.
Yeah, I
Really?
think it's just Inherent Vice. Yeah, I Inherent Vice has been on my reading list since the movie, and I still haven't read it.
Right.
So yeah,
Okay, so
Not-
is that everything that we're going to talk about this one then?
well, like and this was filmed in VistaVision, obviously.
Oh,
like
yes, yeah.
that's sort of making a bit of a comeback.
Yeah.
That's cool that that's coming back.
Could be interesting to see what that looks like on the screen.
Yeah, well, it's kind of all because of the Brutalist that's sort of starting to come back now. The one thing I read about this is like they constructed this like blimp like bubble thing around the cameras to like
So-
to
so for the
reduce the
noise?
noise. Yeah.
That's amazing. Man, that's some dedication to be doing that shit.
But I just every time that they're going to convert something to 70mm, I'm going to be there to watch it.
Right. Well,
Except for the Brutalist, which I wasn't able to make it out for.
from this point on. Any more for PTA?
Yeah, I'm excited about it, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
me
yeah.
too. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought you guys would be more.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys would be more.
This is the first time he's dipped into action, right? Like, there's been some in some other movies, but
This definitely seems like a little bit of a departure from what I'm aware of, but having only seen 4 movies or whatever.
yeah.
Well, yeah, like he's more just like a straight drama
Yeah.
guy for the most part. Yeah, like I don't think anything kind of qualifies much as action though. I don't know if I was really expecting this to be an action movie
Yeah.
per se, but
That is what I had heard. Although I haven't read a whole lot about it other than people saying it's great. Guess we'll just have to see for ourselves, guys.
well, Phantom Thread shows you the action of like, dressmaking and stuff like that.
Ooh,
Which is like it's
the action of dressmaking.
it's also a really good movie. You guys should watch Paul Thomas Anderson. Like I feel like they're taking crazy.
Well, you
pills
sold
here.
it now. Like action of making a dress. I'm definitely gonna watch that now.
And there's poisonings and stuff like that.
Multiple poisoning.
Yes.
Oh my word.
He has made like one of the most stressful scenes I've seen in a movie outside of a Safdie movie. Like the when they're doing the I guess not really a spoiler for Boogie Nights, and Boogie Nights is 30 years old at this point, so get over it. It's a like when they're doing the drug deal at the guy's house,
Right.
and
Right.
the music is just blasting. There's a kid like throwing fireworks around for no reason.
Yeah, that is a good scene.
I thought you were going to say the scene from The Master where, like,
Oh.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is making Joaquin Phoenix just walk back and forth across the room for hours at a time.
I mean, that's up there. Hey, he seems like a really good director, Trevor.
Wow.
And I'm
Okay.
But that's
There you go. Well, I'm not
pushing the boat out with these opinions over here.
I'm not going to labor the point. All right, so why don't we put a pin in one battle after
I
another?
feel like we're gonna have
for
a
right
lot to
now?
say about this one once we've watched it, which I'm
And-
looking forward to.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. My expectations are that it's going to be the best movie of the year.
Full time, I heard.
Well, you got to keep you gotta keep things realistic.
Yeah,
Some guy I made up staked his professional opinion on it. So
we all heard it.
Probably just some like person you follow on Twitter
Some
or
guy,
something.
some guy on Reddit.
Okay, so why don't we go to our ongoing project,
Yes.
Project Last Action Heroes. As if you listen to the end of the last episode, you'll know that we kind of put our thumb on the scale for this one because we're behind a week.
We try to cheat a week.
So we wanted to cover both Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren in 1 week. What's the easy way to do that? Is you talk-
Expendables 2.
Yeah, you talk about Expendables 2. But then, we couldn't find a good 4K upscale of it. So we decided to talk Universal Soldier
Yes.
instead.
Yes, we are doing. We are talking Universal Soldier.
So if you're not interested in hearing about Universal Soldier,
You can just skip ahead. It's fine.
skip ahead. There will be a time code. You can skip ahead to a review of one battle after another. And if you have seen Universal Soldier, stick around.
Yes. So I was looking forward to this one because I hadn't seen Cobra and I didn't like it very much. And I remembered really liking Universal Soldier when I was younger.
Yeah, so you wanted to go to a safe place.
Yeah, but I also had this fear that I think a lot of the stuff we've been talking about, I probably mentioned this before, is like I had this fear that I was going to watch it and be like, this is absolute garbage. Like I was an idiot when I was a kid. This is the worst movie ever made. So I was a little bit worried, but a little bit like I was excited to watch this one again, and I actually quite liked it. I fucking love Universal Soldier.
Hell yeah!
All
right, so
I got a big sigh from behind me, so I'm gonna. Justin's gonna come and piss on my chips like it didn't get flushed away.
Let's go to Justin, who he also reviewed Flushed Away with us when we did our Aardman series, and he had nothing but nice things to say about that one. So let's hear it, Justin.
you made me come on the show and watch some stupid crap. So let's talk about Universal Soldier. So Universal Soldier is I don't even know if I like the premise.
What's the best thing about it?
Why
Sorry, I
would
want
you
to
take one of the most kinetic, like physical actors of the time and turn him into a robot for half the movie? Right? Roland Emmerich is a shit peddler. He cannot make a good movie to save his life. He makes blockbusters for preteens.
Whoa.
Okay, come on.
Okay,
Wow,
fine. I liked Independence Day.
My opinions last week were gonna go. Shit, man. Well,
I liked Independence Day. I'll give him that. All right?
Fucking
Okay?
Stargate, man. Like,
I've never seen Stargate. I don't watch the show.
Stargate's amazing.
But yeah, I did not like Universal Soldier, and I'm sure we'll get into more about the plot later.
well, so I think it's safe to say that like there's nothing very original about the movie Universal Soldier. In fact, like it's basically just a rehash of RoboCop with some Terminator 2 and Vietnam thrown in there.
Yep, that's basically what it is.
And like Emmerich is a guy who like he knows how to copy other directors' style, but do it cheaply.
Right.
But like I'm also a fan of his, and I like this movie.
Jesus Christ.
It's funny. Had you seen it before?
Yeah, I saw it multiple times as a kid, and I saw it once as an adult last year
Yeah.
when I was
See,
inebriated,
this is,
and I can't
see,
remember
this
that
is what I'm
well.
not sure about. I'm not sure if like it's just nostalgia that makes me like these movies. Because that's what I was saying last week. Like if I'd seen Cobra when I was younger, I probably would have loved it, and I probably would still love it. So I'm wondering if I've just like if it's just
No, like I think
it's
this,
painted that
and
it's just my love for it is just not realistic.
I think there's a lot to value in this movie, aside from nostalgia. Justin, I agree with you on that. Like, despite having two great physical presence in this movie, like there's not really great fight scenes.
Oh, there was
Oh.
one great fight scene. I'll give it that.
At the end,
Okay.
Well, I like the diner.
it is kind of strange.
That's some classic Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beats up everybody because he didn't want to pay his bill, I guess. But
He just wanted to eat his food.
But also, like Jean-Claude Van Damme in that scene where he just is like shoveling food into his mouth,
That's so good.
and the waitress is like, "Do you have any food to pay?" And then he just blankly stares at her and then just keeps eating food. Like you
It's such
can't
random
say
shit as well.
you can't say this movie has no value when you see stuff like that.
has some good parts, but overall, it's not a very good movie. It's just shit RoboCop. And what is with like
If you compare it to RoboCop,
Yeah,
this movie's gonna look bad.
what
by
is with
comparison.
scientists in the 80s and 90s taking soldiers and cops with mega PTSD and thinking it's a good idea to turn them into a robot?
It's just devaluing human life, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It was the go-go Reagan
Well,
era.
that's a good question though, because they're not technically robots, right?
No, they're cyborgs, I
They
guess.
just they're cyborg zombies.
Are they even count as cyborgs for the
Well,
most part?
Well, I
Like
think they tried to.
they're
call
sort of just
cyborgs.
they're
They
sort
do
of just
mechanical-
reanimated corpses
No, they
with
make
some.
mechanical noises when they're moving
That's
around.
the thing. I think they want them to be cyborgs, but they don't
They-
actually have any cybernetic
Yeah.
implants or anything. It's just like they have the visor thing, but that's just
Yeah,
that's just something they wear.
When they're doing the motions at the start of the movie, there's very clear like going on.
Well, I was reading about it, and he was using the Borg as a lot of
Oh, you know what? That
like
makes
the,
a lot of
the
sense.
eyepiece
Yeah.
in the way that, but like they're not assimilated in any way. They're just like reanimated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard like Frankenstein was a big inspiration
Yeah,
for this
yeah.
as well. But like honestly, it is sort of just RoboCop. Like
Well,
for
it
the most
basically
part.
is, right?
Yeah.
And like I feel like why would you reanimate Dolph Lundgren? Like the guy went crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess technically there was nobody to report that he went crazy.
Yeah.
They were
you
just
got a good
they were just a bunch of dead soldiers.
Hold on, the soldiers know they like the soldiers that came to investigate the scene were like these guys
Didn't he have
killed
a bunch
bunch
I guess the
of
neck, I guess the
Didn't he have
necklace
a
of ears
bunch
would give it
of
away.
He had an ear necklace.
Yeah, but I mean, it was Nam. They all had that going on.
Yeah, this is war.
Normal soldier stuff.
Like, what, you gonna find someone without PTSD or going on? Come on, man.
It does sound like they had a couple successful missions before
Yes,
the start
true.
of the movie too.
Like,
Yeah.
but what's your opinion on Dolph Lundgren in this movie? Because I really love him in this movie.
I think it's his best movie.
I think it's his best movie.
Yeah.
He plays villain so well in this. Like,
And like this is coming at a part of his career where like he had gotten like a few cracks of the can of being a leading man. This is sort of a retreat for him, but also like more of like a high budget project.
it seemed like almost like it was like a double bill movie.
It was.
Yeah. But like it's really a 1A, 1B
Yeah.
thing. Where like John Claude is still the guy.
Well, like in the
selling
in the
tickets.
second half of the movie where he's just fully like I'm batshit crazy.
It's great.
I just loved it.
him,
He was having so much fun.
him like kicking like 4 guys in the face.
That's the other thing I was sort of picking up on Justin's point. It's like you have these two guys who are like renowned for their prowess with fighting, and like they put them in these characters that aren't really. No one mentions that they can fight at any point. Then all of a sudden, he's just very good at fighting. It's like
Apparently,
did they teach these zombies how to fight? I don't understand.
in the one sequel, and I haven't seen any of the sequels,
No,
but
I kind of want to watch it.
the sequel where they reunite
yeah,
those two characters,
Yep.
there's like apparently like amazing fight choreography.
yeah. Well, I mean,
So
Someone finally did it.
Yeah.
Great.
well, because
I really want to watch those just to see how they explain how they brought Dolph Lundgren's character back after he's basically put through a wood chipper at the end of this one.
I think it's like a clone
Yeah, oh yeah, that was weird.
thing,
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know the Universal Soldier lore.
no.
Yeah, this movie has a huge cult fan base though.
That's crazy to me.
It's so good.
There are better action movies from the time. Like, why this one? What is
'Cause
special about this one?
This is just one that blew up on home video, right? Like, and everyone had a copy of this one, and like, yeah, I think Pete's right. Like, the nostalgia factor does play a lot into it. Like, if you saw this when you were a 12-year-old
Okay.
boy, it's your favorite movie.
I think they just kind of sprinkled everything into it as well, right? It's like what he said.
Maybe
It's like
that's the case.
it's a little sci-fi, it's a little action, it's a little horror movie, it's a little nom. It's like just throw everything in the pot and you'll find something you want.
Maybe it's the case you need to watch it when I was younger, because the very first time I had seen this movie was on a tiny screen at a cottage with Trevor when he, like, I think was that the same day we watched Roar?
Either the same day or like that was the next night or something. Yeah.
Roar's a lot better. But
I disagree.
yeah, that was the first time I watched it. I was only half paying attention, and I thought I had better opinion of it then, just because I wasn't like listening and focusing on it or anything, and I could just ignore the parts that weren't any good. So yeah, that was my first time, and then I was curious to watch it again this time to see, okay, was this the movie I thought it was? And it turns out no, it was just worse. And that's okay. That happens sometimes. But
Okay,
like,
it's okay to be wrong.
hey. Okay, here's the thing. I saw Cobra when I was younger. I like Cobra.
Yeah, there
You
you
saw
go.
Cobra when you're older.
That's
You
it. I
don't
think,
like Cobra.
I think we're onto something here. You know,
And-
nostalgia plays a huge part with these.
Well, and I don't think that 18 or 19-year-olds are really interested in watching like action movies from the 80s and 90s.
That's
Like,
pretty true as well.
I don't think that these have aged particularly well if
Yeah.
you're like just coming to the genre as a
Yeah.
new watcher.
No matter how old you are, you can appreciate Jean-Claude Van Damme's body, though.
Yes.
Yes.
He is a specimen.
God damn, when he just walks out of that motel.
He did get naked a lot in this movie.
He likes doing the splits.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Jean-Claude Van Damme altogether, Justin?
Oh, so good.
okay.
I love Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like, Bloodsport was I think that was his first break.
So,
no, his first break was playing the Predator.
and you call that a break?
Well, for folks who don't know, like, yeah, Van Damme kind of conned his way into being cast as the Predator, and then he was fired a few days into production because it wasn't working at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Predator doesn't do the splits, man. Just stop.
And that's sort of his thing, is like doing the splits and the high kicks. That's what separates him apart, but that's also like why he's not an A-lister. Like
he's a B-list from this action movie guy.
Like
But
so
is Dolph.
Yeah, top of the B-list. Well, and even like Dolph is like villain A-list,
Right.
but
Yeah.
like C-list leading man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him at a movie of his where he was a lead.
Well, I've not seen He-Man. I've not seen.
Oh Christ, I've seen him.
I've not
That's
seen
terrible.
Flash Gordon.
Was he in Flash Gordon? Was he?
Wasn't he Flash Gordon?
I don't think so.
Who was Flash Gordon then?
I've
never seen
chump,
it.
Some chump.
I think it was Dolph Lundgren.
No way. I gotta check this.
You don't.
I think
Don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. I thought that it was him.
No. I don't
back
think so.
then, I think Dolph was more famous just for being Dolph and, like, being attached to Grace Jones at the time.
Yeah.
And
Wow, just like
just
two of the most beautiful people in the
okay.
world standing next to each other.
I was talking to my partner about this last night, or a couple nights ago, when I was watching Universal Soldier. It's like, we should thank God that Dolph Lundgren and Grace Jones never had children, because they would have created a new super race that would overtake humanity.
No, like seriously, like they both look like they are like aliens designed a human being to be the perfect human.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, and I mean,
And like, yeah, he was just like a bouncer and
he was her
her
bodyguard.
boyfriend for
Yeah.
the longest time, right?
Yeah. So she kind of just, like, one night she just saw him and she's kind of like, come with me, and then he just became a celebrity. And then
I think isn't Rocky IV like his first movie?
Rocky IV,
basically?
yeah, I was gonna say, I think his first movie was Rocky IV, which was like huge, right? Like,
Yeah, and he's very, very good in Rocky.
yeah, that's my favorite Dolph performance.
It's not this like you got to say he's good in this one.
Yeah, like, everybody is fine, but it's a boring movie.
But I also think I
It's probably
Can
too
some-
long. It's probably way too long.
yeah,
it is.
it's probably 20 minutes too long. Can someone remind me what the name of the main actress in this movie is? Because
But before we got to that, Sam J. Jones was Flash Gordon. Okay, now I can look up. I'm doing some Googling.
I owe him an apology. I'm sorry. It's not my first time I'm having to apologize to Sam J. Jones.
It's okay.
I always thought that was dull, but I've not seen a single second of that movie. So
You never seen Flash Gordon?
no, I just said I never saw
I
it.
know. I just couldn't believe it. That's why I was just making sure. Okay, her name was.
You've never seen Magnolia.
Well, I've seen Flash Gordon. Come on now. Ali Walker.
Ali Walker. Okay,
I didn't recognize her from anything.
I think
No,
like
me neither.
I'm trying to think of a because this is an archetype that she's playing, and I think she's
really good.
playing it better than I can. Like I can't think of a better example of like this type of thankless female role, but she's kind of nailing it.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
thought she was really good in it, actually.
What do you think, Justin, or do you not like women? Is that
She's fine.
Oh.
I thought-
Whoa.
Anyways, I think she's really, really good in the movie. She's a real strong point for me.
Yeah, she's fine. Just like everybody else. She's fine. Everybody did fine. Everybody gets a fucking B.
I'm
Good
thinking
job.
about like Cobra.
Yeah, I was going to
Like,
say, like, compare it to
that's
that
an example of like
Cobra.
it's not a very strong performance in probably a worse written character.
Yeah.
Cobra is charmingly bad.
Now come on.
Universal Soldier is boringly mediocre.
Justin really likes coming on being the heel of this show.
I cannot agree with that viewpoint.
Some people like Cobra, but we can all agree that if you saw it when you were 8 or whatever, that
I am
that's a
telling
good
you,
excuse.
Universal Soldier is technically a better movie than Cobra. Okay?
We can all agree on that.
Can we all agree that like the first mission is pretty awesome? That's the dam.
That's cool.
Yes, that was pretty cool.
And I almost wish that we got like 2 missions of them starting out or something. Like,
Yeah.
opposed to just one.
I feel like that's why I kind of wanted to watch the sequels, because I felt like
seeing.
and I know you said the premise was stupid, but I kind of like the premise. I want to see more of it.
I think it's a good it is derivative of other
for
stuff,
sure.
but I think they have a unique enough spin on it to justify its existence.
A gang of zombie soldiers going on special ops missions. Not here for that.
Yeah, the movie was kind of there. There was no one really that I recognized in it, except for one of the other soldiers. Oh, what's his name?
The dude who's in
Tommy Lister.
Gladiator?
Tommy Lister.
Yeah, there's a guy from Gladiator and there's a guy from the Dark Knight.
Yeah, the
as
Dark
well.
Knight is Tommy Lister.
Yeah, that's Debo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Friday. Debo.
Yeah. But everyone else, like, it was no one I recognized, which is kind of surprising for me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was like, I feel like the general and the lead scientist guy should be somewhat more recognizable.
Yeah, but you also have to remember this movie was made for like half of the budget that it really should have been made.
That's true. It's just generic general character,
and that's sort of what Emmerich is good at. Like he's good at making things like that seem like Steven Spielberg or whatever, but not quite. Like it's like Steven Spielberg at home or whatever. But then it's good enough to turn a good profit.
Yeah, Godzilla rules.
No one's out here defending Godzilla, okay?
Hey, I will say Godzilla has one of the best movie soundtracks of all time.
Yeah,
I'll give it that.
Just because you love P. Diddy so much, Justin.
Listen, I come on to your show and I get attacked.
Yeah, Jamiroquai.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
It's got the Rage Against the Machine song that has the Godzilla is shit line in it.
Oh yeah, that's the best. No, it was a good soundtrack, Justin. I'm sorry, but also that
P. Diddy song was good, man.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Anyway, we talked about it a little bit off mic, I think, but I love the way they tried to explain away the fact that he has an accent.
Right. He's from the Bayou.
Which like he does not sound like he is at all.
Oh yeah, you know who plays his dad in this?
No,
it's Ron and Clint Howard's dad.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
wow.
And it never
that's a great pull.
I looked it up after I watched it yesterday.
Like where do I know him from?
Well, because he does come up a lot. Like he's in he's in an episode of Seinfeld or whatever. Right, like he's just like a character actor. I don't know if he's only famous because his son/sons are famous.
So that's interesting.
Here's the other thing about that is you were saying Roland Emmerich likes to riff on other people's stuff. There is
Bob,
already another movie where
riff-
Jean-Claude Van Damme is a Cajun guy. And his dad in that is Wilford Brimley. And Wilford Brimley gets in on the action.
Okay, great.
Hard
Like,
Target, great movie.
He fights in that one?
Yeah, he's going around with his bow.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you were coming hard at us with Hard Target.
I think you should have done Hard Target.
Is a good
I
movie.
think you should have done Hard Target.
But I didn't want to, you know what? Not going to say anything. I want to spoil something. Oh.
Yeah, you didn't want to do a good movie, I guess.
For a future pick
Oh, I see.
for the series.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley. You didn't want to get in on him too early.
So, what do you think? Like, what is Van Damme's like major selling point as an action star? Like, what makes him?
Kicks people
What
in the
makes him
face.
unique?
Kicks people in the
Aside-
face and he
aside-
can do the splits.
I mean, that's it. Like, he is a very good physical actor.
Yeah.
Like, his fights are so cool. You watch Van Damme for the fights, right? Like, he's not a great actor.
No, he's not. And I think
he's
that's if there was one criticism of this movie, I think they should have had more fights in it.
Yeah, but
Especially for how long it was. There was so much boring shit.
honestly,
Like,
he's funnier than I thought he could be. when I
yeah,
watched this.
he's doing the deadpan stuff in
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
was pretty good, to be fair, you know. But I think that's easier to do. Especially when you put him next to Dolph Lundgren, who's just like chewing all the scenery up and just like going as big as he possibly can.
Yeah,
Oh, and we didn't talk about how they staged a confrontation between the two of them
Yeah.
before the premiere of this
Yeah.
movie.
Well, they say it was staged, and some people say that it wasn't as
I
staged.
think it was staged.
what is this? I've never heard about this.
No, like it was at the Cannes. Was that Cannes?
I think it was. Yeah,
Premiere.
they were playing
just
up a beef.
They got into a fist fight like in front of their hotel on the street. But like it's so clearly staged. But then
Well,
I think they just fought for real. Then also.
Yeah, they both admitted that it was a setup.
Yeah. But then they also just wanted to be the ones who won the fight.
Yeah, I think it was one.
Essentially.
I think it was one of those things where it's like there was a little bit of beef, but they like were pretending it was not, and like were making a joke of it. But in reality, they
Using that for motivation.
You can't have two guys like that and with those personalities and not just have them piss each other off.
This is kind of like, it sounds kind of like how when like Sly changed the Rocky movies to be actual fights. Like we gotta make this real. We gotta
Oh, yeah,
actually punch each other.
Didn't he get knocked out by
Yeah,
Dolph
sent from
Lundgren?
the hospital or something.
Get killed.
Like the guy's like twice your
Yeah,
size.
that was a bad idea.
I think the first time he did that was against Mr. T in 3.
Mm.
And I think that's a little more manageable. Like, I think you might be able to survive a punch from Mr. T, and then
Speak for
like
yourself.
Dolph, I would just explode. Like if Dolph Lundgren punched me, that'd be it.
You know what? I had a good run. Think
Yeah.
I'm gonna explode.
Well, first thing I'd say thank you, sir, and then I would explode.
You'd walk 3 steps, then explode.
If you're gonna go, you may as well get exploded by Dolph Lundgren.
Okay. Is that your make-a-wish? That
Yeah, I would do that.
Dolph Lundgren come and punch me in my hospital bed?
He's looking pretty old these days. Might be able to take him.
I don't know. I feel like he could still
He could
come
still do
through.
it.
Yeah, definitely.
When was the last time he did an Expendables? Because you have to be in shape for those.
There was Expendables 4 that just came out, right?
Yeah, but he looked pretty. I don't think he
I
had to
didn't
do
see
much
it,
of anything in that one, apart from just like cleaning knives and
Just
doing one-liners.
just stands up very carefully.
Just leaning on
Well,
something.
he's a big guy. Like
Well-
your knees aren't gonna be aren't
No,
good when you're
exactly.
At least he's still doing it because like there are other guys from that era. Like I don't know if you guys have. I know you haven't gotten to Seagal yet,
No.
but his recent repertoire is extremely funny because there are action scenes, where you can tell he just has not gotten up out of a chair and he's rolling around in a chair.
Well, and still everyone has to pretend that he's this bad,
Yes.
badass.
Like bullshit though, whatever it is.
But they always sort of pretended he was a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his introduction to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
I'm not gonna
we're
get
not getting to
Let's
Seagal.
not spend it here because we will be doing Seagal at some point for sure.
Stay tuned for Steven Seagal.
But you both read the book, so you know, like Jean-Claude Van Damme when he was trying to get into Hollywood, like what he was doing, right?
Remind us.
He was just bugging Chuck Norris and
Well,
stuff.
he was bugging Chuck Norris, but when he first came over, he was just in like Hollywood, going up to guys in suits, doing the split,
Yeah.
being just like, look at this, and then like
Put me in a movie.
kind of like, are you not entertained?
Yeah.
And then hoping for a movie, and then he somehow, I forget how it happened,
Well,
but
he's
he got attached to Chuck Norris, And well, it's like his manservant for a while.
Well, no, because Chuck Norris and like his main sensei or whatever, like did these crazy exercises in his front yard, and Jean-Claude Van Damme just showed up one day and said like, "Hey, I can do the splits. Can I work out with you guys?" And then like he worked out with them for about an hour, which they usually go for about 4 hours. Then he just like started retching because he couldn't keep up.
Amazing.
Well, Jean-Claude Van Damme, he still has it. Like he's still looking pretty
Still
good.
feeling pretty lean.
There was I didn't know about this until Adele showed me, but there's a Buick commercial from a few years ago where he's just doing the splits between two trucks.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that?
I never saw that. No.
That was everywhere when
He
that
did it for
happened.
real, right? Like it's.
Yeah.
I mean, did it for real? I guess. I don't think they were moving.
Oh, I thought
Maybe,
it was
maybe not. But
I
he's
thought it was moving.
the point
No,
is he did the splits for real.
You definitely
And
did.
that is
for
cool at that
They
age.
tricked me if
Yeah, because
if they didn't.
there was a ton of parody clips of that of different people doing it. I can't remember who it was now, but yeah.
This
Oh,
whole thing
it's so
passed me by, apparently.
Yeah, because didn't Liam Neeson do it in the new
Yes,
Naked
yeah.
Gun movie? But no, I remember I remember that being everywhere. But yeah,
Right.
if you're gonna need something to sell your car, just have Jean-Claude Van Damme do just
Do the
split
split.
between them.
On or around it.
Yeah, just in the vicinity is fine.
He'll do it for anything like restaurant openings.
So what did you guys think of the "You're discharged, Sarge" final line? Where does that line? Because I don't know why, but that's stuck in my head for my entire life.
I mean,
It's so lame.
It's not really on par with the tone of the movie.
It's kind of like we need a line here. Just say.
it's a mediocre line to cap off a mediocre movie.
Yeah, because it wasn't full of like banging one-liners.
No.
It's more just like psychotic things that Dolph Lundgren says. Oh.
Well,
I think we've exhausted our Universal Soldier talk.
I'm
I'm glad you like it, Trevor.
Well, there's a naysayer back there. Well, we've kind of been a little negative for the movies we've been covering.
Yeah, which
but-
is weird because we did this because we love these movies.
like and like we like I'd like to say even when we don't have that many positive things to say about it, I still really like watching
right.
these kind of movies. But yeah, so next week.
Yeah, who are we doing next week?
Do you want to say?
We do Bruce Willis, right?
We're doing Bruce Willis.
Okay.
So-
say shit.
I know Pete has his thoughts on who we should cover, but we definitely want the listeners to have their say as well. So write in what Bruce Willis movie should we cover?
Yeah.
And should we do Die Hard? Is the
Yeah.
real
What do you
question.
think, Justin?
Don't do that.
No, that's it, right? You can't do Die Hard
Well, my only pitch for doing Die Hard is
because it's a good movie.
is it's one of the best action movies of all time?
It is.
Make a strong point, Trevor.
Well, because we were gonna do like a Christmas thing in December,
Do
and,
Die Hard 2.
and to not
Ooh.
like to just be able to sidestep doing Die Hard during December,
Christmas
which
movies.
yeah,
It's gonna
It's
get us,
appealing
it's
to
gonna
me.
get that stupid argument started up again. Okay, there's some stuff that I've never seen Hudson Hawk. Have you seen Hudson Hawk?
well, that's the other one I was gonna say. I'm interested in seeing Hudson Hawk,
Isn't
but
it supposed to be terrible?
well,
Yeah, but it's a good choice.
it's
guys.
supposed to be interesting. It's the
Right.
thing. Do you know the premise of it, right?
Not really.
It's just Bruce Willis and Danny Aiello singing
Oh,
while
not know that was the
while
premise of it.
trying to sync up their movements as cat burglars.
Oh, I'm sold.
So it's a big swing, anyways,
Yeah.
and that's sort of like we're talking about things along that same line. But you also mentioned,
Yeah, I want to do Last Boy Scout.
Last
That's just
Boy
because
Scout.
that's just because I love.
well, and honestly,
It
it's
doesn't get any credit.
it's a Tony Scott blind spot for me, so
Ooh,
I would
Shane
like
Black.
to see it. Yeah, so I'm definitely up. So those could be some ones that are in the mix.
Mhm. Yeah, let us know.
anything
Let us
else
know in the
anything-
comments.
Anything else on your mind, Justin, that might fit in there?
I already told you, Die Hard 2.
Die
It's just
Hard
like
2,
Die Hard
sure.
1, but it's got Cole Meany in it, and that's all you need, baby.
Die Hard 2 is great.
Is he a pilot in that?
Yeah, he's a
one? Okay.
pilot.
Yeah, there we go. He's just always had a bunch of controls.
Expert knob twiddler.
Yeah, last time I watched Die Hard 2, I'm just like, oh yeah, this movie's like way stupider than I remember it.
Yeah,
being.
it is a little bit, but it's good. It's good, stupid though.
It's got Bruce Willis saying like, oh man, I can't believe this happened to the same guy twice.
Yes.
It's the
Yeah.
third. It's the third best Die Hard movie.
that's very. I don't think anyone would argue with you about that.
No.
Oh, you know what? Some people like the fourth one.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not good.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we can settle this
Yeah.
this week. Let us know what Bruce Willis movie we're going to be covering. We'll let you know a few days before the next episode drops. But right now we're at the theater. If you're new to the podcast, Pete and Justin and we're actually going to meet up with our friend Anthony inside.
Yeah, shout out to Anthony.
We're going to watch
Friend of the pod.
We're going to watch one battle after another in 70mm, and then come back and give you our immediate spoiler-free reactions to the movie. Then give you lots of warning before we head into spoiler talk.
All right, yeah. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this one, guys. Let's get in there.
Wish us luck.
Welcome back, everyone. It's late, but we just watched one battle after another, and we've picked up an extra guest. Got a full car here after this movie. We got Anthony snuck in the back of the car here and snuggling up next to Justin back there.
It's really nice.
I'm gonna have to get a bus after this.
Welcome.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Is this your second time or
No,
third time?
It's got to be third, right?
Third time?
I'm losing track. Third, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, Interstellar, Sinners, and this one, right? Like
This one, yeah.
we're
Yeah,
gonna meet
yeah.
up for Heat, but
That's right. Yeah.
probably for the best. That episode didn't turn out the best.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you. All right, should we get into it then?
Yeah,
Everyone's like, let's try and get some energy getting together here now. We got some exciting
it is past 1 on Monday morning now.
Let's get some energy going.
But yeah, I want to hear Anthony's input first. So like, did this live up to your expectations?
I'm going to be honest, and I've said this sort of off the air before, but I'm the worst cinema fan.
Oh, I wonder if you're
It's
going
a
to say something similar to Pete
great
and Justin
prerequisite.
here.
Okay, well, let's take a little guess. What was the last PTA film I watched? You think?
Yeah,
There Will Be Blood?
You're in good company, yeah.
yeah.
Keep guessing.
Earlier?
Earlier.
Boogie
Oh, okay.
Nights.
Boogie Nights. Yeah.
Magnolia?
He's on the money.
Okay.
Okay.
They've never even seen Magnolia, so there you
got
go.
that on.
I saw Boogie Nights after Magnolia. Actually, Boogie Nights was just a couple years ago.
Okay.
So I came to the Dirk Diggler late.
Right. Yeah, actually, you know what? Pete and Justin said something similar here, so I guess I'm all out of surprises.
It was speaking last week, and now I'm making the PTA because I have not seen much. As far as my expectations, I don't know what they were, but this surpassed them. I really enjoyed it. To get one thing out of the way is the movie was intense for a variety of different reasons. Like not just the movie itself, but even the presentation. Because this is the first movie that's been presented, the first Hollywood movie that's presented in the full IMAX aspect ratio. Now, they shot it on VistaVision, which I don't know how much you guys went into that before at all, but so this is a full contact print from that VistaVision negative. So they actually made this film to film. This is like a straight chain because there's no CGI in this. This is all practical stuff. So this was as it was shot, the negatives cut themselves, copied onto an IMAX negative. Faces were not meant to be that big on the screen. It felt a little goofy at the start, actually, and I didn't know how to take it. And then it kind of just washed over me a little bit. And that's the thing that's different. When you see something that Nolan's made for IMAX, he follows the traditional IMAX documentary kind of rules. You keep things sort of towards the bottom third, and that's where they frame for their regular widescreen scope shots, kind of anyway. And the rest is just kind of eye candy. It fills in the picture for you. But no, we had Sean Penn staring down my face, practically down my throat.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we had the barrel.
I didn't know how to feel about that.
No, you're right. Like it is kind of like almost like a forced intimacy, and like you almost lose a tool in that like you can switch to the full ratio then retreat, but you didn't have that here. So it was a very interesting experience being just the full aspect the entire time.
And I think other than like maybe a couple spots where I felt they could have kind of trimmed it a little bit, kind of picked up the pacing a little bit, the pacing was kind of the same with the intensity and the music too. Everything kind of just driving. And I don't know. It kind of washed over me, and I kind of took it in, and there was a lot of different messages that I think at the end of the day, I'm very impressed by it, and I liked it a lot.
I was telling Trevor at the end, that movie felt like it was an hour long. Like it was just so perfectly paced, and just it really picks up near the end. Like it felt sort of like a Friedkin movie with how quickly it would move. Like not getting into
and certainly the chase elements. I feel like
absolutely the
Friedkin,
chase, like that whole.
It might be the
last
best
part.
chase I've seen in a very long time.
And just the fact that not spoilers or anything, but someone would die, the camera would just like, oh hey, look at that, bye, onto something else now.
Right.
Like it just felt very Friedkin, very like To Live and Die in L.A. Like it was just absolutely perfect. I loved every second of that.
Right. How about you?
Best movie ever made, confirmed. Oh, I also loved it. Yeah, it's gonna be a love in this one, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I thought it was amazing for pretty much all the points that you guys have already made. But I just thought that the performances like across the board was so good. Like nobody did a bad performance or even close to a performance in that. They're all like blew me away. Like pretty much every single person appeared in it. That's what I took away from it. But yeah, like totally agree with what you guys are saying about like how big the frame looked at the start. It was quite jarring, especially in those seats in that theater. I was a bit like, I don't know if I can take this intensity for this long, but no, it just went by at such a clip, and it's just it was truly an immersive experience, but it was a thoroughly enjoyable one. Oh.
Yeah, well, like I don't know. I don't mean to pile on, but I also thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know where I would rank it for PTA films, but this was like an amazing theatrical experience. In a way that like his movies don't always translate in that same sort of way, but this was it's like thrilling to watch and like absolutely gorgeous. Not that his movies aren't always gorgeous, but I'm really glad we saw it in this format.
Yeah, it's definitely one to see on the big screen.
Yeah, which I don't know how much longer it's going to be on the big screen. Like
Oh, that's a good point.
maybe 3 days.
Yeah, because we came
Long.
to it late, didn't we?
We got Jared Leto to see.
If you ask me, keep your eyes peeled because this is the kind of thing that, just like Oppenheimer, they're probably going to do an Oscar run.
Oh yeah, I would
So-
imagine so.
Yeah.
End of the year, January, keep it fresh in people's minds by playing it again. And honestly, I'd come back.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and this does sort of feel like it would be the one to give PTA his Oscar for. If not just to make up for not winning for There Will Be Blood. Not that this one doesn't deserve it, but it's really quite good.
Really quite good.
Really quite good.
good.
Put
Really
it up-
quite good.
Put it on the poster.
Well, yeah, maybe
Right.
conscious of time, but Anthony, do you have any other tidbits of wisdom to share? Or maybe you could talk about our trip to the projection booth.
Yeah, we've been trying to do it for a while, and we finally made our way up to the projection booth for this one. And oh my gosh,
What an experience that was.
we went up at just the right time where we could still hear the machine running, and I don't know if I could do that. I just got to hand it off to the guys that do, the guys and gals all around the world that do this, because they're a group that's small enough that they all know each other, and to hear that sound, it sounds like a lawnmower running next to you.
Yeah.
It was loud. It was
For,
loud.
10, 12, 16-hour days, running multiple shows a day. But they got to keep it running, and hats off to them for doing it. The films, just like you see in pictures or other videos online, they're immense, and the machines, they're old. The ones here that we saw, they were installed here probably around late 99, early 2000.
Yeah.
And it's still the same machines. Parts maybe have come and gone, but the heart of the machine is still the same thing. And they got to wheel them back, load up the film, make sure everything's right in place, and if any one piece fails, it's the whole thing comes tumbling down. And
Yeah, you really got the impression that there's no room for like to build redundancies into the system.
Pretty
It's
hard-
all
it's pretty
it's
hard
all
to
just
do
like
this.
a Rube Goldberg machine that connecting everything together.
And it all comes down.
They used to show movies in 3D, like documentaries first, and movies in 3D, and that's why there's 2 projectors in most locations, 2 film projectors.
Right.
But these days, one of them doesn't work. Why? Because they need it as parts for the other.
Yeah.
In this one, it's the left eye that gets used, and the right eye is the one that's been retired. In places like Dallas, it's the left eye that's been retired, and the right eye is used.
So it's interesting.
It's just,
far
just
as I've
like
been able to
using a
find.
twin for its organs, or basically, right?
Exactly. As far as I know, there's only one IMAX film theater in the entire world that still runs film in 3D, and it's a science center in India. And they haven't gotten any new prints since like maybe 2006 or something like that. And they're still running the same film because it's incredibly durable, the film itself.
Wow.
But it's it's certainly a dying form. And we did the next best thing to seeing the VistaVision negative here. PTA said, go see film the way nature intended on film, and mission accomplished.
Yeah, would definitely
wild.
recommend. Oh, there's a spider that's trying to crawl onto the dashboard.
That's the big one.
You see. Ugh.
It's an omen,
Get
man.
it, Trevor.
Oh.
It's on me.
That's the mascot. Yeah, I did see some cobwebs here earlier, so
Clean your car, Trevor. Come
maybe
on.
that's it. Well,
This podcast is real shit.
no, this is
Really
this
shit.
is real life right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think pretty good movie. Yeah. Well, anyways,
Really pretty good.
thank you again, Anthony,
Yeah.
for
Thank you for having me.
Well, it's always a pleasure, Anthony. You know that. Right. Goodbye.
All right, I'm gonna just tuck and roll.
ejection. Well,
You guys don't get that yet, but it'll make sense later.
All right.
So it turns out Anthony was a rat. He ratted us all out. We
Is he a rat?
gotta just get out of here.
Oh, son of a.
Sorry, she was a nice guy too.
Yeah. It's always the ones you'd least expect.
Yeah, he could never remember the code phrases. Is the thing.
kept asking him what time it is. He was like, Trevor, we've never talked about this.
I was wondering, like, what counts as a spoiler for this one? Like, what can we
Well,
talk,
that-
what can we talk about without
that was
getting
it-
into spoilers?
That was in the trailer, right? So
yeah.
I think it's going to be a delicate dance. But what surprised me about this movie is like it's a lot more like sexual than I would.
Especially the first,
Immediately
the
sexual.
first like 20 minutes, I was like, this is a fucking horny film, man.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty front loaded that way.
Yeah,
but,
so
but
Sean Penn's pants. Am
yeah,
I
slight-
right?
Oh, yeah, I was like,
yeah,
wow.
certain motivations remain throughout the movie. But no, like so I don't know what is different between this and the novel Vineland.
Right.
So I can't comment on that. But I was very surprised by some elements of the movie.
Yeah, it definitely started off that way. It was like, I thought it was going to stick with that kind of thing, but it kind of moved on from it. Like you said, it front loaded that stuff, and then when they do, it's not a spoiler to say there's a bit of a time jump. But when they do the time jump, it kind of does less.
Yeah.
Does less of that, we should say.
It's not really a movie that's structured in acts. Like it's
that's
kind
true.
of has like a prologue and like 2.5 hours and then like an epilogue, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair,
yeah.
actually, yeah. No,
But to Justin's point, I did feel like it was just completely like flying along, and
it didn't feel as long as it is, for
Yeah.
sure.
like fans of the pod will know that I always keep track of the running time on my watch.
Right.
And at one point I looked down because my legs were getting very tired because those IMAX seats are terrible.
That's brutal.
And it said like an hour and 59 minutes. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like,
I did the same thing. I looked down and go, how much are we through this? I feel like we're just getting into it. It's like been flying along, and it was like 2 hours in.
Yeah, it went so fast, and it keeps picking up speed.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it slows down until the last scene, maybe.
Well,
if that right. Yeah.
like there is a build up during like a night sequence, and then there's a bit of a
Mm,
calm down period after that.
right, yeah.
But I think I think you're basically right. Like the movie's building momentum the entire time.
Just I've got a clip though, like the amount of tension in like pretty much every scene. It just like feel like it was just ramping up and up.
Yeah. Hey, did Greenwood do this one?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I like we stuck around for the credits obviously because we went to the production booth. But I was checking to see if that was him because it doesn't sound like his other scores for PTA that much.
I don't know. I asked if it was Greenwood because it like his whole thing for There Will Be Blood. It sound like a bunch of shit clacking together to make you feel really stressed out. And this was kind of the same way. It was a little more melodic than that, but it still had the same feel to it.
Yeah, it was mostly just like a piano score.
Yeah. Oh,
and
that
unlike
piano,
Highest to Lowest, it was a good piano score.
Yeah, the scoring is it's a nice palate cleanser after last week because the score in this was amazing. I thought so really well done.
Would you describe this as an action movie?
Oh, that's a great question.
I can't remember who was
described.
Definitely
I've read that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I would say it's more of a thriller.
Yeah, action thriller, I guess.
Action thriller. There we go.
But I still feel like putting action in there is sort of misleading.
No, I don't think it's that misleading.
I mean, it's weird because it has action in it. It's just like it's not necessarily shot like an action movie. So it's tough.
Yeah, I don't think it's action movie in the sense that we're watching like, Stallone or anything like that, but there is action going on most of the movie.
But yeah, that's what I mean. It's not like, oh, here's a big set piece. It's just like it's just constant shit's going on, but it's not like filmed in a way of like, oh, we're gonna do this really cool bit.
Yeah,
it's action.
But I will say the way that they filmed one of the chase sequences was so incredibly clever. Like I don't feel like I've seen that before.
That is a chase sequence on a screen that big you felt in your stomach.
Oh man, yeah,
like honestly,
definitely. I was like starting to feel sick.
And then it wasn't just for style. Like that, the way they filmed it, like it played into
it paid off,
the experience of the drivers, and then played into I don't want to say too much, but like it wasn't just for show. It's like I was really impressed.
Well, speaking of how it was filmed and that, and getting to what Anthony was saying about giant faces earlier, is I get that everybody, if they had their preference, would make film on 70mm, probably. I couldn't figure out why this one. Like why
was it filmed on VistaVision?
Yeah, why VistaVision? Why am I looking at big faces this entire movie? Like what is the point?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not like, oh, we need it to fulfill what we're trying to do with the image. It's more just like,
but
because I want to do it.
The payoff at the end was worth it when the entire movie just opened up.
Right.
Yeah. Once you're in the California desert, it certainly makes sense.
That's a good show. Yeah.
But I would also say, like, the forced intimacy that it causes, like, I think it does pay off. Like, I think you end up being closer to all these characters than, maybe you would just in a standard. Like, I feel like I know Sean Penn's character inside and out.
Yeah.
A lot of that has to do with his performance as well, but like, you could see his fucking pores and every single strand of hair on his head.
That haircut,
his haircut, the way he's playing up his like lip smacking and stuff. This guy is repugnant.
Face on the screen, he's like licking his lips, and oh man, that's so gross. He did such a great job.
Oh, he did a great job. Like I hated him. He was so good.
Well, like I kind of hate myself for saying it, but I feel like he deserves the Best Supporting Oscar. And like, I don't want Sean Penn to have 3 fucking Oscars, but he was really great.
Yeah,
he was really great.
He was a standout for me for sure. It's like
I do think like Leo was great as well. I'm just so familiar with all his gears. I don't know if this is something I've never seen from him before.
Right.
But he was like incredibly solid. Del Toro was also amazing.
Oh, he was amazing. Yeah.
And like, I don't know if I've seen a character like that before.
No, it was really interesting, right?
No,
it's like hard to pin down, right?
Like he's just such a weird fucking guy, and he's he's got the, I don't know, cachet to just do whatever the fuck he wants when he takes on a role like
doing
this.
it.
Any other movie I feel like would have given that role to like sort of a middle-aged or older like Asian man.
Yeah,
But they just got, you know what? We're gonna go with this. And he absolutely rocked it. Like,
really did.
oh my god, that was so good.
and Chase Infiniti was great as
Yeah,
well.
Yes.
What's she been in?
So-
Like, what?
Well, she was in
She's
some
basically
Apple
a
TV
newcomer,
show.
right?
Yeah. And I was gonna ask you about this on the way up. And Trevor, I know you know the answer,
Yeah, I
but
saw this yesterday.
Pete,
I do not know this.
Chase Infiniti. It's an interesting name.
Yeah.
That name comes from there are two movie sources for her name.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So Chase.
Is it a stage name then?
No,
it's
it
a
is her real name.
Oh my word.
So
Chase is her middle name.
Yes.
Right? Or,
Or-
yeah.
What was it? Her middle name?
Oh no, Infinity's her middle name. I
Okay.
bet she's using the last name.
I see.
So the name Chase comes from a Batman character.
Really?
Yeah,
Can you imagine
Nicole-
what Batman
Oh,
character?
sorry,
Trevor gave it away.
Chase.
it's
He-
Chase
couldn't
Meredith, right? Nicole Kidman.
Chase Meridian
Meridian
from
okay.
Batman Forever.
Yeah,
Wow, that is
Yeah.
some deep cut shit. That.
Yeah, it is the most forgettable Batman character of all time.
I really disagree with you, Justin.
Like, is that can't be real?
It's
Someone's made that
forgettable
up.
because it's Batman Forever and the entire fucking movie is.
No,
I was about to say it's forgettable and then I stopped myself. It's not. It's really not.
well,
You
and
never
also like
it's irrelevant.
Nicole Kidman is just like a 10 out of 10 in that movie.
Okay, fine. So she's pretty forgettable unless you're going through puberty.
Yes. Okay, I'll agree to that.
Okay.
If you have a pulse.
So now Infinity. Infinity is from a famous movie catchphrase, Pete.
Okay.
Can you guess
From
either the catchphrase or who said the catchphrase?
is it from your man Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah.
Yep.
See, that sounds made up to me. There's no
It
way
does sound
there's
made
no way
up.
anybody named their kid after
It's not
The
her
chick
fault.
from Batman.
Her parents did this to her.
the Buzz
I
Lightyear
don't know, Nick
catchphrase.
Cage named his son Kal-El, so
That's just cool though.
That is cooler than being
better
named
than-
after
Like,
I don't know.
Chase Meridian.
I feel like Infinity is definitely cool, but like Chase, like it seems so random.
Chase Infinity. Yeah, that feels like somebody's made that up on IMDb. But I'm gonna say it's true.
But anyways,
she was good.
I think she was great. Not as like I think she's like 25 or whatever, right? Because
She did not
'cause
look 16.
people were joking that like she's already too old for Leo to
Leo.
date.
Oh boy, that's great.
But like I think sometimes she comes off as like very experienced, and sometimes like she has like a bit of like a child like naivete about her. So like and like that's sort of what the character she's playing.
That is the
So,
character, yeah.
No, I thought she was great. Regina Hall is always great. I can't remember the name of the actress who plays the mom from the beginning.
Neither can I actually. Let me look it up.
No, she's one of those. I know I've seen her somewhere.
Yeah, she was very good too.
Yeah, like she plays a force of nature, and
Oh,
like, you
God.
completely feel it.
She wasn't in it for a lot, right?
No, yeah,
It's just like, I mean, I guess that's not a spoiler. I suppose.
like probably just like well, it's the premise of the movie, right? The mom.
Her name is Teyana Taylor.
Okay, yes, and yeah, she was great.
No, she was great.
Any of the
Like
big
I said,
actors we're
like I said,
forgetting? Like
I don't think so. I just had this.
yeah, the skateboarders.
Yeah, the
All
skateboarders.
good.
Skateboarding dudes.
There were some other like backroom people. who-
Jungle Pussy.
Yeah, Jungle Pussy.
That's just a great name. They all have pretty cool like code names. I gotta be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, I
like some old white men or whatever.
Yeah, they're-
I think they were all really good.
their whole shit was incredibly funny, but
Yeah,
also frightening.
Yeah, I fucking loved it.
I guess that's another thing about the movie, just the themes it was dealing with. A lot of it, like it was like, you know, this is sort of a dark comedy, I suppose, in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
But it felt very real in
Yeah.
a few places.
Depressingly real. Yeah.
Well, it's honestly crazy that this movie was filmed last year
What-
before knowing the
Yeah.
results of
Yeah.
the election.
And he's had this idea for quite a while,
Yeah.
is what I saw.
Like this movie, like if you did this exact movie 10 years ago, it would feel like timely, right?
Right.
Doing it now, it feels like they
It feels
filmed this last
reactionary.
week. Like it's really crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have a lot to say about the two different sides in this one, but probably better less left for when we are on spoilers. But anything else you guys wanted to mention?
Oh no, I'm trying to think of anything outside of spoilers. I can't really think of anything. Should we just dig into it?
See it in the theater if you can. Like,
Yes, definitely do.
I think people might miss how good it is if they just
Yeah.
watch it at home.
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we
you
said
might
that
be
we said
right
that a
about
lot, but this one
Yeah,
feels
this one,
especially
this
true.
one for sure. Yeah,
Like, I think even seeing it in
it's not a regular movie.
just a
theater
regular
screen.
movie theater screen, I feel like it's not really going to cut it. Like, especially the last third of the movie.
Yeah,
Yes. And it's the movie theater sound too. Like the
Yeah,
soundtrack deserves a good setup because it is pounding in some places and just adds to the whole thing.
Well, yeah, it honestly feels like we are high alongside Bob
yeah, that's very true.
because you do feel paranoid the entire fucking time that
Yeah.
something terrible is going to happen.
Very much so.
Well, what guys? What do you say we drop into spoiler talk?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's do spoilers.
Okay.
Rip shot.
3, 2, 1. Spoilers.
All right.
What's going on?
Where should we start? Where should we start?
But Bob was a very relatable hero, as in he just sort of forgot everything he was supposed to do.
That would be me. Like,
yeah, exactly.
When I went for a vacation for about 2 weeks this summer, when I came back, I could not remember my work password to save my life.
Yeah.
Like I had to step away from my computer and just like really give it some good thought.
He's like screaming at IT.
Yeah.
Bring in the manager.
I don't know what time it is.
Like,
Oh, that was a great payoff to that whole phone call.
Yeah,
He's
God.
just talking to his mate.
this whole like this whole organization, the French 75,
Yeah.
that Bob was a part of when he was younger. They were sort of they were organized, they were well oiled, and then after time he just got old, got disillusioned, and forgot what he was supposed to do when the time came. And that just spoke to me.
It's very relatable.
I
Yeah.
didn't feel bad for him when he's like, I'm hungover, or like my brain's pickled. It's like, can you please just tell me what I need to know? I don't have time for this bullshit. I was like, man, I feel that in my soul. Oh,
Well, I think what I love most about this movie is like it shows like you're on the side of the people who are trying to start a rebellion. They have all these tunnels, they have all these code names, they have all these passwords, and then you see like a mirror of that on the other side
right.
for the people who are already in power, but then they have a secret group that's even more about getting things in power. And it's all based around Christmas.
Can we
which
talk
is so
about that? Can we
fucking
talk
funny.
about that group? It was so fucking hilarious.
But like
Christmas adventurers.
they have a tunnel too, but it's in a mansion,
right,
right?
yeah.
And like it
That's
has this
huge.
really nice
Yeah.
tunnel, and it's decorated. And then they have like a secret password, and it's just like some old white guy who answers the door. it's
Like White Christmas though is so
Like,
is so
they-
bizarre.
they have initiation or whatever, and then
So, was there some reasoning that eluded me on why the bad guys were Christmas themed?
well,
It just seems so arbitrary. I just loved it.
I think like one reason is that they said like Hail Saint Nick instead of
Yeah.
Hail Satan.
Yes.
basically.
So that was it, because I caught that, sure, but
Then I think it's also like the war on Christmas is just such like a fucking, like,
Yes.
bullshit fight.
Maybe you're
that
right.
is just meant as a dog whistle, right? That like
Yeah.
we are protecting against an invasion against our white Christian values.
Right.
And what's more white Christian than Christmas time? They're just wishing each other Merry Christmas every time they see each other is so funny.
It's so weird.
they
And
live
it's
in
so
Brazil.
It's so
This is
yeah,
Brazil.
well, exactly. It's so dorky.
You couldn't do that with a straight face, man.
And like they're telling Sean Penn, like, you're being considered to join the Christmas Adventure Club. And then like he's just like holding back tears. This is the happiest moment of his life.
Stupid his name. The Christmas Adventure Club.
And he even says that to Willa. He's like, I'm a member of the Christmas Adventure Club. And of course he's not even a member yet.
You know.
It's like it's worth killing your daughter over to be part of this great, awesome club.
That's just so hilarious. There's so many bits in this movie that were just laugh out loud funny as well, though.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't quite expecting. It's really good.
Well, and I think the movie does a good job of kind of grounding you in like it starts off by being grounded in their mission. Like they're freeing these people who are held in a detention center, but they're not killing anybody.
Right.
They're like blowing things up for spectacle, but for the most part, it seems like they're non-violent.
Right. Right.
And then like some things turn, and then what is the character's name again? Like Willa's mom.
She's got
Something Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's a cool name though.
So like she kills someone, and it seems to be like a bit of a turning point.
Yeah.
And then you see the other side of it, and then you see like, oh, this system that they're rebelling against is actually murderous and is actually evil.
Yeah.
They arrest people without like actually detaining them officially, and like they're just threatening to murder people in interrogation rooms. So like it does a good job of grounding you in the stakes of the world.
Yeah, all that stuff was a bit like you said about it being pressing. It was just that was a bit too close to reality.
Yeah, the fact that they're trying to capture like these specific people, but under the guise of we are raiding this Latino area of the city.
I'm just gonna round up all these people and just take them away.
Like how that's a normal thing you just do.
Right.
Yeah, and just the language they're using when they're talking about like doing these raids, it is wild but also believable.
No, yeah, it's completely believable.
And it's just like having the guy go and do the firebomb to sort of set the riot off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Where it's like
sending Eddie Van Halen.
You know, that's all going on. It's brutal.
Well, like, not to get political.
Too late.
This movie is political.
But like, you know, this is the administration that's in right now, like, sent a fucking like random person to jail across the world.
Yeah.
For no reason other than like they abducted the wrong person and then refused to admit that they abducted the wrong person.
So I mean, it's a bit too close to the bone.
So like nothing in this movie seems far-fetched, to be honest.
Well, I guess the difference in this movie is that Sean Penn, Lockjaw is Sean Penn.
What a cool name, man.
Colonel Lockjaw.
Colonel Lockjaw had somewhat gone rogue and wasn't operating under direct authority of the U.S. government, whereas in real life, you know.
But it seemed like he was using that to as like cover for what his actual plan was.
But honestly, like they didn't really seem that bothered by that because like he is part of the club or like almost part of the club, so like he's allowed to use the levers of power however he wants.
Yeah, they literally say that to him, don't they?
His crime is mixing the bloodline, basically.
Yeah.
Like these people are like say the quiet part out loud, which is like very difficult to hear.
Yeah.
But like this, like honestly, this is how people like this think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and I can't believe they fucking made this movie last year. Like, it's
I
honestly,
know.
What was the one line where it was like, oh, he was like a really good dude, but I would never trust him because he was
he's not a native-born son or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
but I think what they were implying is because he had native blood, which is just even more crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, where that same person takes Willa is basically like a white nationalist mercenary camp.
Yeah, that desert is a scary place.
Right? Love the convent is just like growing weed and
the
firing assault rifle.
Yeah,
the Sisterhood of the Mad Beaver.
Yeah,
that's
hilarious.
That was a good bit.
In the Chupacabra Hills.
Yeah,
which I guess I'm like, is that a real place or not? Like, it'd be funny if it was, but it's a great name regardless.
Everything in this had a great name.
Did do a good job with the names for sure.
The scenes between, I just call her Willa's mom because I can't never remember her name. and Sean Penn like really made my skin fucking
Oh,
crawl. Like
right?
it was like, and like right away she's like
Right away, she clocked it.
like they are playing with sexual dynamics and
Yeah.
power in a way that like is getting them both off, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so weird.
Like she's just a hot mess.
yeah, pretty much, right?
Was anyone else surprised she actually did not show up again?
Yeah, I was literally just gonna say that.
I was kinda
I was
waiting
kind
for
of
it.
surprised that she didn't show up again. It's
What?
almost like they're saving it for the sequel.
I had thought at one point that they said that she had died, but I think they were meaning Jungle Pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like because they just killed him. Like and like they show Lockjaw just like fucking shooting people in the
yeah,
head.
literally just taking them all out, right?
So the one girl he shot in the grocery store,
Right,
she was the co-lead in Licorice Pizza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't even think she spoke in the movie.
Like, no, you know what? I don't remember. I don't recall if she did or not. Yeah, because she went out and put the detonator in the bomb, right, in the bathroom. But yeah, I don't think she ever said anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember. There are a couple actors I'm surprised they just off so early. Like her, I knew she was in Licorice Pizza, and then her boyfriend was
he
Barksdale
looks
from The Wire.
Yes, that's where I knew him from. Yeah,
Is it?
you're
Was
right.
it really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah,
I was
I guess like
I
the
knew
way
his, I knew his face, but
the way he'd grown his facial hair, I guess I didn't notice.
Yeah, so I thought he would just have a bigger role by virtue of him being like a somewhat known name, and then yeah, like you said, she was a lead in his last movie, and she's dead within 20 minutes.
Yeah, like
Maybe?
well, her death was really shocking.
That
Yeah.
really was.
So these are not good guys.
No, they're not.
Though they
They're
do-
not pretending to be.
They do love Christmas.
They do.
So
Yes, I guess so.
yeah, so I don't know if that's like it's supposed to be like the Illuminati or whatever, but it's I guess sort of, but it's,
Yeah, I guess so.
it feels more like like a
Boys Club.
like a Princeton secret society
Yeah,
or something like
yeah.
that.
I think it's sort of a secret society in the movie, but it's sort of code for this is what people in power actually think, or some of them actually think, and it's their actions are more overt in the movie, I suppose, but I think it's a commentary on what people in power can get up to if there is no oversight.
Well, and like they're talking about how we have to stop all migration, like and purify everything, but then they're also upset because this guy shut down a chicken nugget farm. And one of the members of the club owns a chicken nugget farm, and he wants all his illegals to go back working at the chicken nugget farm.
So perfectly British, man. Just like skewering that stuff. It's just like that's the reality we're living in today.
Yeah, well, because it does work as both a satire and like a straight thriller.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty impressive feat.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that chase sequence a
Yeah,
little
me
more
too.
because
Yeah,
I
that's
really
so
think
good.
it's one of the best chase sequences I can think of. Like,
It's not even like I don't want to say it's not an exciting chase sequence, but there's not a lot of action in the chase sequence. Like it is a pretty straightforward chase.
like they found such an incredible location, and it's really a unique way to film it, especially in that aspect ratio. Like you just see the hills coming towards you, like you sort of get hypnotized by them.
Like, is this a real road? Like, this is crazy.
The camera is just like, what you're saying, Trevor, is like, just to add a description, it's just like the camera is on the pavement, basically. And you're going up and down, and you feel it. Like when the screen's that big, you just feel it in your stomach.
It's like being on a roller coaster almost.
Well, like I felt that way while driving before on certain hills, and I'm like, I can't see what's on the other side of it.
Right.
It's like I'm gonna take this slow, and then like they use that feeling of like grounding you in there, and then freaking Willa just like parks the car at the top of the hill.
Such a smart
And like
idea.
and like they do such a great job with her character because they lay the groundwork and show that she's smart, but she's still 16.
Yeah.
At one point, like she's being detained by Sean Penn in the church.
Yeah.
Like he leaves the room and like nothing's stopping her from getting up and trying to leave, right? Aside from the fact that she's 16.
Right.
But then like it shows that she's smart and that she's able to adapt to that situation and come up with that plan. And it's like it's such a perfect plan.
It was very well executed as well.
That guy in this fucking like golf polo too is just so funny.
So fucking funny. It's like such a douchebag, preppy douchebag.
It was Red for Christmas.
It really was.
Could be, yeah. Did they have a pin or something? I don't think I noticed anything.
No,
No,
man.
I didn't see anything.
What do you think was going on with Sean Penn's walk? I was trying to replicate it a little bit.
Just looked like he had a stick up his ass.
Well,
He walked like a universal soldier.
Did a bit.
so that's the tie-in for the
Looked like
movie.
he had the. I think it reminded me of, and it was kind of tied into his like extra tight t-shirts. It was like the guys who'd walk around the gym, like trying to show off.
Yeah.
Like, just it was like he was just trying to tense his arms at all times, but it was so stiff. And
Oh my god.
his whole body was just like that.
You just remind me of one of the funniest parts of the movie. Just like when she in the church, she's like, "Why is your t-shirt so
Like,
tight?"
that's
So
such
tight?"
a
I'm not a
great-
homosexual.
Oh, that was so funny.
Like-
I never said you were.
Well, this is a guy who, like, his entire life, he's just been trying to be one of the good old boys.
Yeah. Oh, that was
And-
a great line.
When he's walking over to, like, the woman's front door, and he has the flowers.
Yeah,
He, like, has, like, the weird, like, I feel like he's trying to walk normally, but, like, he just, he can't do it. And
Yeah.
he knocks, and then he goes back and gets the battering ram.
just has it in the back of his car.
Sean Penn is just he is the biggest fucking weirdo in this movie. I cannot stress that enough.
Yeah, it's so well done, man. It's just everything he does and everyone that these things he does with his face and the way he walks. It's just like it's so weird.
It's just like he would just be the worst guy to be around.
I imagine he was your boss or something. Oh my word!
Yeah, I wouldn't want him in my secret Christmas club.
No, they had the right idea getting rid of him.
Yeah, it's good. They just gassed him in his
Yeah.
office.
It's just so funny that they're like, "You made it. Here's your office." And it's just like
It's
just
the shittest office.
it's just like a random office. Like
Look like shit
they
furniture.
could have picked it out anywhere, but he's just so happy. He's like, "Oh, I got 2 monitors." Yeah, like,
Oh, it was interesting that they had him survive just to go back and just get shit canned immediately by him. And just ceremoniously thrown into a furnace. I thought that was a great ending for him.
yeah, I love that for him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like he got through all that. It all worked out for him in the
But
end.
he died happy.
He came up with a bullshit reason. The reverse rape. I thought that was such a
Yeah,
great
that's
line.
so
What the
funny.
fuck is a reverse
It's like,
rape?
they saw my strength and they
Oh,
coveted it.
Just the fact that he called it a reverse rape.
She was a semen demon.
A semen demon.
The other guy is like, "Oh, I've heard of this."
Oh man.
A
I
semen
mean,
demon.
it's like you could take the lines in this movie out of context, and it would just seem like a total like knockabout farce.
Well, again, and it basically is, but that's also the world that we live in.
Well, yeah, I guess sadly it's true. Oh boy.
And then I guess we haven't talked about the protest sequence that much.
No,
Like,
the whole city night sequence.
Yeah, like I think that's another like great use of the full aspect ratio, just like seeing the stuff on the streets
Yeah,
and the stuff
sure.
going on above.
Him falling off that building was incredible.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I was trying to
He
figure
was
out, like,
never gonna make
was
that
it like
jump.
all basically one day? Like he went through a lot in that.
It was
in
probably
that
like
day.
48 hours.
Like
Yeah,
like he was
it wasn't
hungover and having a rough go of it, and then it was basically non-stop for him for a long time.
he
It
was
like,
still toking too. Like,
yeah, he's like drinking beers and smoking and just like getting thrown out of car windows and shit. It's like fair play to him for cracking on. He's gonna feel that the next day. Adrenaline will get you quite far, I guess.
I think like Del Toro's probably an alcoholic. Like they didn't
Handing out
they
beers
didn't
constantly.
need to be drinking those beers.
No.
He knew he found a kindred spirit in
Yeah.
Bob.
That was funny. He's got the impression that like he was awed by Bob, but like the idea of him
He's
versus
like, "Oh yeah, you're bad,
it's like, you're that guy, yeah.
Well,
But like he's running like a successful
Yeah.
underground network.
yeah, at first I didn't understand why he was helping him. Right? Like
Yeah.
Before-
Well, he
it
must
seems
know
like
him.
he's basically like he called him sensei. So
Yeah,
both he and his daughter.
Yeah, so before that, obviously Bob knew he was running this organization.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think. I don't
Then
think so.
why did he go to him? Because it was the only guy he knew.
I don't think Bob gets out a lot. Like, to be
fair.
honest, like I think that's the one guy. Like I think he had no, and still like I don't think Bob knew that there were a bunch of migrants there.
Well,
like
I thought at the end they said Bob was helping run this underground thing.
did they? Okay, well, because like Bob never mentioned his credentials before that.
Yeah, and I mean they might have confused that information. I might have confused that information. Maybe they were talking about Del Toro's character.
Yeah, it wasn't super clear.
Well, and it honestly seems like everybody in that community takes their orders from Del Toro, right? And, like he seems to be in charge of everything, and he stays so calm and cool through the whole thing.
Man,
it's really impressive.
He really is. Like,
Yeah.
everything is like he just timed everything so perfectly well.
Well, that was another thing, right? Like, going with the themes of this movie, they say before they start their raid on the city that this is a sanctuary city.
Yeah.
Expect the citizens to support the criminal elements that we're trying to suppress.
Yeah.
And really what it is, it's a network of, people trying to live their lives, and these people end up helping Bob get out of custody after he gets tasered after falling down a tree.
Oh,
At least he got a nap though.
Yeah, that's true. I did get a little rest there, didn't he? Lay on the concrete floor.
I love it. Like they're describing like the radicals or whatever, and they're like, yeah, the revolutionaries, they're murderers, and they smoke reefer.
Yeah.
He's a reefer.
He's a reefer.
It's the worst possible thing could be.
I want it to be so clean we can eat off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so creepy.
Yeah, it was like Bob's character was kind of interesting too, just because it seemed like it was strange because he knew his shit. Like he was like their explosives guy or whatever, but he seemed to be in it at the start for the fun of it, and the fact that he was in love with Miss Beverly Hills.
Yeah, he was in it for questionable reasons.
Yeah,
and you could as soon as they had the kid, he was like, "Oh, we're ready to just like leave that behind now and like have a family."
Yeah, he was in it for like the fun, basically, in it for the wrong reasons. Because even when like the movie really gets going, and he lets Willa go to the dance, which that door scene is fucking hilarious. But
because he seems just like a boomer there.
Yeah. And he's just sitting there watching like the Battle of Algiers, which is, like sort of fiction. Like, I guess it is like a true story, Battle of Algiers and all, but it's just like he's watching a movie about the heroics of a bunch of rebels, right?
I was under the impression that Battle of Algiers was like really truthful to like the events.
Yeah, like the Battle of Algiers movie, yes. It was, when did that come out? Was that
like 62?
62, yeah. Yeah, but it's still fictionalized revolution, you know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. So like he wants to play.
Yeah, he wants to be, he likes the idea that he was like this heroic figure in the past, right? And like, French 75, Battle of Algiers, there's some connections there.
Yeah. Well, it does sort of seem like he's kind of fumbling around the movie, like he's like Jeff Bridges in The Big Lebowski, like because he's in a fucking bathrobe the whole time.
Yes.
Why did he wear the sunglasses for so long?
He wore it for a long time.
Benicio del Toro was even like, "What was in the sunglasses?" It's just like, is that helping you at all? It's like dark.
From what I remember about The Big Lebowski, I think Lebowski in that movie says he was like part of like the Seattle 10 or whatever.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if like he's supposed to be like if there's supposed to be like a bit of a wink and nod to the dude or whatever.
That's interesting.
Okay. But anyways, I was thinking about that a lot.
Anything else that's all?
Well, the scene where he's like letting Willa go to the dance, and her friends pull up, like, they're driving a car that red? And is that loud?
Like, it just like pulls up there. Knocking on my door like that. Like, he's probably just stoned out of his mind, is my guess.
True.
You're gonna let them drive to my house? You told them you could do that?
So funny.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Like I believe the original novel takes place in the 80s,
Right.
and it's like 60s revolutionaries. Like 20 years later, like what do you do when you're not when you were revolutionary and
Right.
then you're not anymore, right? And like Bob seems to just kind of want to dive headfirst into like being like a family because
Yeah.
I think he rightly recognizes that it is kind of ridiculous to be a revolutionary when you have a baby in diapers.
Yeah.
Like, what are you supposed to do? Like,
Yeah, that scene of her shooting the gun off while she's like heavily pregnant. It's a
Yeah.
great shot.
and yeah, so I think the movie's playing with themes of like, what is your personal responsibility versus your family responsibility, and then like, at what point do you just stop fighting and just try to live a normal life?
Right.
Yeah, the movie starts off very broad, where it's just sort of this nebulous, like, like it's an undefined revolution they want to start, and it's sort of wide open. But then the movie it sort of gets smaller and more personal, especially because after we find out like well his dad is actually Lockjaw. Um, it's just it's a very personal story. Um, Whereas before it was sort of just like even the synopsis made me think this is going to be more about sort of like a broad revolutionary message. It's really not. It's sort of just you need to look after your family at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well, and like that whole chase sequence is great at the end, and there's no stakes really outside of that. It's a girl
Just
trying to save her life, and like she's confused and disoriented, and it's a guy trying to save his daughter. Like that's basically it. Sean Penn wanting to join a Christmas adventure club, but it's clash of identities, I guess. All right,
Yeah,
what else to talk about? It's a good movie.
Yeah, great movie.
it was a good movie. I kind of want to see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably gonna have to wait.
Yeah, I probably will. Have to wait.
Well, I'll hopefully be back for January or so. Back in 70mm.
That'd be great. And yeah, I think that PTA is gonna have a pretty good case for best director this year.
Yeah,
So,
I'd be surprised if I didn't get a lot of nods.
Like this, it would probably have to get up to around. It sounds so cynical, but this movie would have to get up to around 200 million gross to like be considered for best picture, because like they don't tend to give best picture out to movies that just like flat out don't make their budget back.
But why haven't they learned anything yet?
No,
Whatever.
no, they haven't.
The answer's no.
What a silly question. Of course they haven't. They never will.
Like I guess like they gave it to Coda or whatever, right? That made like $5,000.
Oh, true.
That's like a different situation, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, and asking a bunch of like old guys to change their opinions.
yeah, but like because Nolan just got his best director.
There you go.
So like he and PTA were kind of the big ones that didn't have one yet. Like Wes Anderson has one for short now.
Right, there you go.
So there's not really like PTA is kind of the next on deck to win one, basically. Like for being overdue.
What year what won the year There Will Be Blood?
The Coens won for No Country for Old Men.
Okay, well,
So like
that's
it's
legit.
It's like it's not like he got robbed or
Yeah.
anything.
Wasn't a
Like
travesty.
like either award would be like just fine. And like those are like two of the best directed movies of that decade. So it's not like he was completely robbed or anything.
Okay.
And he's been nominated a few times since then, right? I think he won for Licorice Pizza, maybe,
Oh, yeah?
or maybe that was just for Best Picture. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not as au fait on the Oscar and stuff as you are.
I care too much about it.
I didn't say that, but yes, you do.
Well, whenever I have Oscar questions, I come to you. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you know stuff that I don't want to look up.
Well, just that year. Well, in 2007 was like such an amazing year for movies. It's like Zodiac came out that year too. and like that entire Oscar race season was basically like No Country versus There Will Be Blood.
Right.
I
do remember
I
that.
was on the No Country side, but like it was just very silly to compare
Yeah.
two incredibly high quality movies against each other.
Yeah, it kind of sucks when that happens. When it's just like, oh, you wish these had come out a different year so you could both have your flowers, but oh well.
Yeah. Some years just like some bogus fucking bullshit wins or whatever. Like,
Usually.
why did you guys all release these masterpieces in the same fucking year? Do you not like talk to each other?
Just delay it.
But no, I'd probably give Leo a nom for this one too, and like I'd regrettably give Sean Penn the fucking Oscar already. Like I don't know.
He was very good.
That's good. He's gonna be tough. He's tough to beat. That was a weird fucking character, and he nailed it.
He really did nail it.
Do you think he had something up his butt? That's why he was walking
It's
like
like
that.
carrying around something between his.
Well,
it was that gun from earlier,
Well,
I think.
it does seem like the gun went into his butt, and that's fine. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum, but
No,
I feel
it's okay to yuck guns going up, but
it seemed like that whole like he liked being helpless, right? Like
Yeah.
that unlocked a certain power dynamic for him that he found exciting. And I think that I honestly think that is the implications that like he has a butt plug up there or something.
Oh, that would be amazing. If they'd revealed that at the end, that would have been brilliant.
Because like his walk is just so distinct.
It is,
Yeah.
it is very much so.
It's like one of the best cinema walks of all time.
It's like a walk that if someone walked like that in real life, they'd be constantly getting asked if they were okay.
Yeah.
if anyone did any of the things he did, yes, very okay.
I had that haircut in real life.
Oh man, and he combs it,
Oh.
and he makes it so much worse when
Yeah.
he combed it.
When he was like licking the comb in his mouth, it's just everything he did was so
Yeah,
gross.
you're making this comb too wet. It's in your mouth too long.
Oh,
How good do you think those banana pancakes were?
yeah.
I mean, they're famous.
I feel like they're just humoring that lady.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, we're going nearly an
Well,
hour here, guys.
We should. So we're a little far from home, but maybe we'll
We'll
cut it off
We'll
here.
probably wrap it up.
Tune in next week. We're gonna be talking Bruce Willis movie TBD.
Yeah, you let us know what you want us to do.
Justin,
I-
did you weigh in? Were you serious about Die Hard 2?
I mean, Hudson Hawk is the one.
It's an interesting thought for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against doing Hudson Hawk because I haven't seen it.
You just so you are against doing Die Hard. would you
Yeah,
say?
we can't do Die Hard.
Die Hard's so overdone, man.
Death, man. We can all agree it's great.
Well, yeah, I'm more willing to let Die Hard go because
Like
we
you
were
said,
we were
we'll
both
do it on
positive.
our Christmas show.
We were both positive on Universal Soldier.
Right.
If like we were negative on this one, I'd say like we gotta give
we need a palate cleanser.
Well,
Just do
like,
Die Hard.
we gotta get, like people are tuning in because they're like, oh yeah, these guys are huge action fans, and
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
like, this
shitting on
one's shit
everything.
as well.
But no, yeah, I'd be willing to let it go. Maybe we'll revisit that in December.
Yeah. I'd be up for that.
All right. Well, thanks again, Justin, for being the stowaway here.
Yeah, it's always good to have you on, man.
Gonna jump out of 4.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anything else, Pete?
No, I think that's probably.
Oh, yeah, ratings really quick.
Oh, ratings. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a good show.
I'd say 6.3
Oh, yeah.
for me. I don't think this is one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah,
but
I think that guy on Reddit was quite.
Yeah.
was quite up on it.
I really, really like this. I'd be quite surprised if this was not my top 10 for this year. It's a really
top 10 for the year. I mean, definitely.
it's a really amazing movie.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't really argue with 6.3.
What do you think of Justin?
6.31.
Okay, he
Oh,
pre-prices
wow.
right at us.
Wow. It's really pushing the bar out. Anyway, it's very good. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's probably it for this week then, right? So until next week, guys, that's the final word.